Hey guys, welcome back to Arpeg Electronics. So today I'm going to go real quick just to show you guys how to set up my independent pedals that are coming out soon on arpegelectronics.com. So these pedals have a simple USB plug and play interface. All they do is they send a keyboard key. That's it. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to integrate that with Demo Shooter. Alright, so in my case, I'm going to standardize it as player 1's pedal is going to be the L key and player 2 is going to be the R. So I know you can't see it, but I'm going to click, I'm going to press my pedal, it just sends L. That's all I needed to do, okay? So when using Demo Shooter, after you configure your gun, make sure that you have this right. Just click Enable Virtual Mouse Buttons, alright? This is actually a typo. The first one should be left mouse key. Alright, we ignore that. Middle mouse key, that's the if you want to do the bombs, or the right key, which is reload. All I did was click my pedal, L, that's it, done. And if you want to do the second player, you go to player 2. I like to do R to represent right. That's it, you're good to go. So both guns will be able to reload using their own pedal. Click Save Config, and Demo Shooter is all set up to go. MAME is even easier. MAME, you just go to your default .cfg, alright, so I'm going to show you where that is. It should be in your emulators, your MAME folder, config CFG, and then just go down to default. Okay, alright, so I've set up my controllers, like all my controllers are universally mapped. It doesn't matter if it's the D-pad or the Xbox controller or my joystick, everything does exactly what it's supposed to. But when it comes to pedals, I needed to do button 2, because button 2 is to reload. So notice here on my player 1 button 2, I have my arcade button to reload, my gun button to reload, my mouse right click to reload, my L button, or the third joystick. So all you really have to do is add this line, or key code L, and that's it, to button 2. Alright, if you want to add another key code, if you got my dual pedal, so you have like, you know, total 4 pedals per arcade, you could, to the button 3 if the game has like an extra bomb or something. Otherwise, for most part, you just need to add key code L. That means any keyboard pressing L will reload. And for player 2, it's the same thing. On player 2, button 2, I added key code R. Alright, so if I have 2 pedals, L and R, pressing them will reload these 2 players respectively. That's really it. Okay, Techno Parrot is a little trickier. Not trickier, but it's a little bit more limited. So let's say I go to Too Spicy, I go to controller setup. So if I do pedal left as the L key, my gun's left button will no longer work. You cannot double dip on Techno Parrot, okay? Most of the Techno Parrot games can be run independent of Techno Parrot with Demo Shooter, but if you're going to use the new version without Demo Shooter, you can only get one or the other. So that pedal, it can only be assigned to one thing, and nothing else can be assigned to pedal left. So no double dip on Techno Parrot. So what does this mean? Essentially, if you have any gun, regardless of which brand, my gun for IR by JB, Sinden, Aimtrack, Dolphin Bar, whatever, you can add a pedal. You can add an extra button. So if you have a 1-button gun, hey, boom, you just got 2 buttons now. If you had a 6-button gun, boom, you just got a 7th button. All right, all you have to do is map it in the correct way. Even things like PlayStation 2 emulator is easy. I'll just show you PS2 because this is like one of the simplest ones. When you open up PlayStation 2, you just go to Config, Controller, Plugin Settings. Okay, pad number 1. All you have to do is right here. So all I had to do was press R1 and press L, and that's it. So basically now, if you see here, my keyboard L, any Windows keyboard, button L is going to do R1, which in almost every game, actually is in every game, is reload. That's how simple it is. So my gun can reload and my pedal can reload in all my games. That's as simple as it gets. Player 2, same thing, just R. R1 is R. Okay? And you're done. Once you do that, all your games will reload with pedal and gun if your gun has a reload button as well. So regardless of what pedal you got, the Real Time Crisis pedal, a Rock Band like long drum pedal, or just the jolt gun pedal that I modded into a USB one, they all work in this fashion. Alright, I hope this was helpful to everybody. Please like and subscribe. That's about it. I'll see you on the next one. More pedals are going to be coming to rpegelectronics.com. Oh, and one other thing. Just for some of my pedals, I'll be using the Arduino inside. You can actually change it in the gun for IR. So in my case, I always set it to gun number 3 and 4 so they don't interfere with your normal guns. In a sense, it's just a regular one key. If you go to testing, the only thing that will press is pedal. Nothing else will be. There won't be any calibration trigger buttons. No, there won't be any feedback, whatever. Alright, so if you wanted to change the key, I have it set here. Pedal, change it to whatever you want. You can even make your pedal into like a start key for games that don't need it. You know, but for mine, I just do L and R. That's all. Alright guys, enjoy. See you on the next one.